And with road safety campaigns right across the country in full swing, MEC for the Mpumalanga Department of Public Works, Roads and Transport, Mr. Thulasizwe Thomo, has commended scholar transport operators right across the province for their continued commitment to the safe transportation of learners throughout the school year. The department is today holding its road safety campaign operation in the Msukaligwa Local Municipality together with various stakeholders, and the operation aims to reduce road crashes and also enhance compliance among public transport operators. MEC Thomo joins us now to further unpack this campaign. MEC Thomo, it's such a pleasure, sir. Welcome and happy festive season. What a great initiative to actually give credit where it's due. Remarkable that scholar transport drivers are doing great in terms of getting pupils to and from school safely right across the year. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Alicia, and thanks for this opportunity. Let me take this opportunity to greet also your viewers. Well, I think we ought to give credit where it is due and not always criticize those that are actually assisting us as government. But I really want to also retaliate the point that I've made earlier in commending the scholar transport operators in the province. They've done exceptionally well. Not even one incident that we have experienced or accident that we have experienced. So we wanted to encourage them that even in the next year, 2026, we must take the same spirit and also ensure that their vehicles are roadworthy from time to time. Of course, there are cases where we experience or rather get complaints, but this year they were very much minimal. But I must also appreciate the stakeholders that we're working with, in particular, Santaco NTA in the province. They've been one of those that are cooperating with government. So we really must give credit where it is true.
Absolutely, MEC. Now you're out and about on the province's hotspot today, drumming the festive season safety campaign for motorists. Tell us about what this multidisciplinary operation actually involves and how motorists have actually reacted to such high visibility of traffic officials. Are they compliant, MEC?
There is really much improvement, I must indicate, and there is some bit of excitement from motorists whenever they see our officials ensuring that there's compliance on our roads. The multidisciplinary operation that we had earlier here in Msukaligwa and Emelo was very much well conducted. There were minimal cases of non-compliance, and of course, as we normally do, we arrested some. I think there were around 13 people that did not comply. So we had to therefore issue tickets to them and impound some of the vehicles. But we're hopeful that this year we're likely to do very well. Tomorrow we're joining the Minister of Transport, Barbara Chris, at the Libombo border post as part of ensuring that we intensify our campaign for road safety for this year.
Let me see, what special areas of discipline are you specifically focusing on? Because we know, I'm sure you heard in the package preceding me, the Western Cape is focusing on drunk driving as well as the safety of pedestrians overall. What is your approach in particular within your province?
Well, the responsibility that I have as an MEC of Public Works Road Transport in the province is to deal specifically with public transport. So we are checking as to whether they do comply, particularly the taxis, all the public transports that are ferrying our people from one point to the other. So that is our main focus. But of course, as Deputy Minister Hlengwa was indicating just earlier, we have taken our approach that we don't want anything that has to do with public drinking or driving and drinking. So that is the approach which we have taken. So we are intensifying our campaign from time to time and on daily basis. So our main focus is on public transport. MEC Masia is focusing mainly on light vehicles with his traffic control officials.
And we know, MEC, that public transport actually accounts for most of the fatalities during this specific time. So what message are you then sending out to those who do disobey the rules of the road and endanger the lives of others?
Well, the message that we want to convey to our people is that they must ensure that there are no overloads, they do not drink and drive. They must ensure that they comply and, of course, work with our officials that we have deployed on the different corridors, in particular N17, Moloto, and other corridors that are actually here in our province. So we are not going to allow any lawlessness. We are not going to allow any ill behavior to be in our roads. So that is what we want to emphasize to our people. As long as we respect our officials and comply with them and ensure that they take our people from one point to the other safely, that is what we want. We want to collaborate with them as we work with some of these taxi associations, as I've indicated, and also some bus associations. So we want to have that continuous collaboration, but that collaboration should be to emphasize that people must comply with the prescribed acts and the laws of the country with relation to road safety.
Thank you so much. Once again, MEC, happy festive season to you. That is Thulasizwe Thomo, the MEC of Public Works, Roads and Transport in Mpumalanga, as of course they launch their provincial road safety campaign.